In a recent Senate committee meeting, the Nigerian Senate has called on the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) to enhance its emergency response time on the country's roads. Following a series of delays that resulted in loss of lives and properties, Senator Babangida Hosseini highlighted the urgency for improvements, citing a recent accident on the Abuja-Kaduna highway.
Years back, some 10, 20 years back, Road Safety Commission used to be one of the best kitted institutions of government. Very good motorable vehicles, outriders, quite responsive and active. But to be honest with you, commercial, what we have on our roads now, candidly speaking, in fact, the difference between those years and what we see today is like sleeping and dying. So we have a huge responsibility to lift up the performance level of the commission. At the same time, to also build or rebuild a crop of new officers that will give the needed direction that we all require. Now, I want to speak to three issues. The first one is about response on our federal highways, emergency response on our federal highways. I give you an example. Some 3 weeks back, I was coming from Kano. I'm a road person. I hardly ever fly by air, except situation demands that, since my days in the other side of the service. It was a Sunday, just by the Kaduna inbound toll gate. A truck had fallen and blocked the road. All the vehicles coming from the south, conveying banana, oranges, and perishable goods, were all parked by the roadside and were, people were losing money because they were getting rotten. On the outbound side, we have goats, chicken, onions, or tomatoes coming out of Kaduna down south. They couldn't access the road, and they were also in fact, it was towards Salah. Some rams and goats were dying by the roadside. That is a sad commentary on emergency response by the operators of the highway. And I think traffic management is the #1 responsibility of your commission. So the response time, CM, must be enhanced and improved. Your team must be active and respond speedily on matters like this on our federal highways. Secondly, the issue of discipline. I made a passing remark about it. I think it is important for you to maybe create, if you like, an X-squad that will be patrolling the roads and checking on the misconduct of some of your officers on our highways. It is becoming a bad commentary of the commission, and I think you have the pedigree and the integrity to bring some sanity in the operations of the commission now. Finally, we used to have a very noble program, the Special Marshal Program, through which notable Nigerians are decorated and given the armbands that can respond when the need arises. I think of recent, I've not seen much in that regard, and I think it is important for you to introduce it.
Proposals were made to enlist more marshals and grant honorary status to members of the National Assembly to support the FRSC's efforts. The Corps Marshal assured the committee of ongoing actions to address concerns by acquiring necessary equipment.
So we require more of this tow truck to be able to have them on those critical routes, critical corridors. If we can have more of those tow trucks, we'll be able to solve such situations whenever it happens. In terms of discipline, we were aware of how the discipline has gone down to the lowest F, but with our coming just 2 months ago, the morale of staff has started coming up, and then we're also not relenting on our zero tolerance to indiscipline, either to extortion, to incivility to the motoring public, and to so many things that we do that are not part of our patrol guidelines. So we'll continue to do that. On the special marshal issue, I want to inform the distinguished senator that as of today, our special marshal, we have the highest number of voluntary special marshal, not only in Africa, but we are saying the whole world, because we have over 300,000 special marshals cut across nationwide. Previously, they were not given that reception to come closer to the leadership of FRSC because of some certain issues that happened before. But when I came on board, I quickly organized a retreat for them, which I sponsored, and all their leaders from all the state came, and their national leaders came, and we met, and we're intending now with them to make sure that at least they continue with the image they are giving FRSC, with the public sensitization, public education they're giving, supporting FRSC with. And I'm sure in the next few months and few time, you'll see changes, and you'll see them all over. We recently also decorated the Chief Justice of the Federation. I was there myself. I was the one that did it. He's now a member of the Special Marshal. Also, the President of the Court of Appeal, who was a Special Marshal since, she's still a Special Marshal, and she has been supporting us. We intend to also have the leaders of the National Assembly, both the House of Rep and the Senate leaders, to also to come on board, so that if they see the leaders of the National Assembly as Special Marshal, the image of the corps, the image of the whole process of road safety will come up, because it is a share of responsibility. All of us, we are all stakeholders everywhere we are. So I think it will go a long way if the committee will also support us when we come on board to solicit and plead for the leaders of the House to be part of us as special marshals.
The FRSC is set to launch a phone application for real-time road condition updates and reminders for users on important deadlines. Technology solutions such as body cameras for personnel and electronic booking systems are also being explored for greater efficiency in road safety operations. Committee Chairman Senator Orwell Nyeso pledged support for the FRSC and advocated for increased funding to enhance safety measures and prevent further loss of lives on the Nigerian highways. Mercy Adeomi, DCTV News.